in a dead-end job here. And that's what my rant's going to be about today. I'm driving, obviously, so I'm going to talk to you guys while I drive for a few minutes. I'll try not to go on forever. But, of course, some of you know a little bit about my history. You know that I have had a bad relationship that caused me to lose my career of 16 years and has subsequently lost me a lot of opportunities that are for other good jobs, because I have a lot of skills from that job I had for all those years, and I've obtained other skills by working in retail and so on and so forth. But unfortunately, my skills are worthless to many companies because of my background check. So, but this rant isn't really all about that. This rant is more about the job market in general, and less about my unfortunate circumstance that makes the job market even harder for me. And so, I'm going to take this down so it's not so distracting. There we go. All right, so let me get into it. And it's going to be one long video because I don't want to keep reaching up and covering the screen with my hand. So, you know, a lot of you, I'm sure, are either retired, semi-retired, self-employed, or have been in their job for a number of years, or their career path for quite a number of years, so you haven't really been testing the waters of the job market for quite some time. And it does seem like it's changed, and some of it is because of my circumstances, but some of it, I think, is because of a much different circumstance, and that is COVID. So what a lot of people think and have alluded to and said straight out is that that nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to work. They can't find anyone to hire to work. And I find that this is a lie, I believe. There's reasons why I believe it's a lie. Some of which I just have the thoughts about, and some of which I believe is what I've been seeing in real life. And that is, when COVID happened and a lot of people were sent to work from home, a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people quit working because of fear of COVID. Some jobs were just done away with because of COVID. And what I believe took place during that year, that's the first hard year of COVID, and is still going on today, is that these companies have decided that they can get by with far less employees and still get the job done. Maybe poorly, and maybe at the cost of a lot of people working for basically the roles of 2 or 3 people even, just so that the company can stay doing what they do. And that, you know, obviously benefits the company, the bottom line, and the shareholders. And I do believe that's 100%, almost 100%, the reasoning behind why there are so many open jobs, supposedly, and so many places that say we're understaffed, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't get anyone to work here. Now, what's led me to believe this, other than just pondering and having discussions with like Nomadic Hippie and other people in the workplace and in other workforces, is because I've been applying for a lot of jobs, and I've been doing it for about probably 6 months or more. Before I ever even got out of the truck, I started applying for jobs, because I knew eventually I was going to need to have a job. And I knew that I was going to need to move home here to Florida and get that job. And I didn't know what I was going to have as opportunities. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to get another opportunity. But what I'm finding is that I'm getting turned down for jobs, not just because of my background. I'm getting turned down for jobs sometimes almost the minute I hit enter. And these are not jobs, I'm not like, having an office and retail background applying to become a heart surgeon. These are jobs I have every qualification for. These are jobs that my resume practically looks like the recruiter wrote my resume for that job. Some of the jobs I'm way overqualified for, like the job I'm doing now. But they're not even doing a background check on me. Some of them aren't even asking you if you have any, history with crime or anything like that, or getting to the point where they've, drug tested or any of that kind of stuff. They're just systematically telling me, we've gone with someone else. We're looking at something else. Now, of course, in every job opportunity out there, there's sometimes they already have a candidate identified, but they still open the rec up. And that could be some of them, in some opportunities, you weren't the first candidate that made it through their door that looked like a good fit for the job, and there was maybe only one job available. So I know there's other reasons that some places maybe aren't hiring me or offering me even the opportunity to do an interview. But I do believe that they are holding job positions open, putting out hiring emails, putting out requisitions for jobs, posting them on the internet, putting them on their front doors, of jobs they never intend to fill, probably for tax breaks, I'm assuming, or tax kickbacks, saying, we can't afford to do business like we used to because we can't hire anyone. But they can, and they're not doing it. And I've gotten other people that have, recently found jobs or been in the different job markets that have said they feel this way too. Of course, it's feelings. I don't have, I don't have a background in politics. I don't know all the rules behind all the taxes and everything like that. So I could be completely wrong for saying that. But I don't believe I'm wrong, having come from the corporate world, in believing that companies know that they can break your back and make you work the work of two people and pay their shareholders more, pay their CEOs more, give bigger bonuses. And I believe that's what's actually happening. I don't think they're trying to hire. I've been turned down for so many things already that I can't even foresee one reason why I'd be turned down for it. I have retail experience. It's a job in retail. I have management experience. It's a job in management of retail. I have tons of office experience. And I'm just not getting the opportunities at all. And so I still have jobs out there, applications out there. My resume is still out there in a lot of different applications. And I am really, really hoping that I'm going to find a better job soon. I can't afford to live on the kind of income I'm making right now. I don't have a ton of bills, but I do have bills. And I had to get food from the food bank the other day because I just couldn't afford food and gas and my bills. I've had people, obviously, that I talked about in my gratitude video, that have sent me money, helped me pay for a few things. Obviously, Nomadic Hippie does a lot for me. But I can't afford to live this way. And I know that there's people that are in worse situations than me. I only have one mouth to feed besides two little brown dog mouths. And they don't eat that much. And I don't even eat that much. And I know there's people in way worse situations than me. They've got kids. They maybe don't qualify for enough EBT to make a difference, or any EBT. Maybe no rental assistance. They have a house, an apartment, bigger bills than I do even. And these jobs just don't actually seem to be hiring. I know some of the opportunities I've missed out on are exactly because of my background check. I've already received, a few different things where I've interviewed and I've done all the stuff, and they send that background check. I tell them in advance, hey, I got a black mark on my background. This is the circumstance if you want to know more about it. Hopefully we can still work together. And with these companies, a lot of the time, it has nothing to do with the hiring manager and what they want. The company has a hard stance on certain types of background problems, and they can't get around it. At the campground that I mostly stay at, they really, really wanted to hire me as an office help. That would have made a huge difference in my life. It wasn't great money, but I wouldn't have had to even pay for Thousand Trails. I would have just been able to live there full time. And it was the boss there, he really wanted to hire me. He still wants to hire me. The company won't let him. And so it doesn't even matter if somebody is unbiased towards your circumstances if the company has hard rules against certain things. And unfortunately, in my circumstance, that's one of those hard rules a lot of the time. Sometimes they never tell you why they're not hiring you. It's just they've gone another direction. They never say that they've closed the position. They never say that. They say they've found another candidate that better meets their needs, or something along those lines. But I've gotten a lot of denial letters already. And I mean, for warehouses, like warehouse workers, I'm not saying they don't have skills, that they're not, working hard every day and learning. Some of them have a lot of skills, I'm sure. But I would think with my background, I would be capable of working in most warehouses. So anyway, that's my rant, you guys. You can disagree or agree. Feel free to leave your disagreements or agreements in the comments. If you have any ideas about places that you think would hire me in the Florida area, hopefully Central Florida area, by all means, please let me know, whether you reach out to me privately or in my comments. I'm okay with that. I definitely need to find something better, and I do need benefits. Unfortunately, that is a curse of, being a human. But I do need some benefits. I do need to make a better wage than I'm making right now. And hopefully something's out there for me. Hopefully I'm waiting on an application and I don't even know that someone is considering me. So that's my rant, you guys. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being my friends. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and subscribe if you don't even like the video, please. So thank you so much. Have a good afternoon.